All right, it's a new week. This week I have Muskego Park Criterium, and it's not an A race or anything. It's just to get me ready for Chicago Grid and other races this year. So today I have 1.5 hour of endurance. Tomorrow I'm going to the practice crits, hosted by Triple X. After that I have intervals, and then I have endurance for the rest of the week, kind of tapering for Muskego. And then Sunday, more endurance. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go out for my 1.5 hour ride, and
Ay, okay, let it be known, I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degrees. This ain't a fluke, I seen it way before it ever happened. He gave me the view, I had to put in my time.
My God, it makes himself. Guys are pretty shitty when they get past. So guys get outside, short sleeves. We have to think about it. Great day to just do some easy miles. So let's go.
You hear not what you heard. I'ma hang on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on the earth till they put me in the dirt. I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first.
first ride of the week is done. Always feels good to knock out the first ride. Makes the rest of the week seem to be that much easier. Everything off the bike is basically abysmal. Stretching, upper body, nutrition. So trying to incorporate that a little bit more and see how that helps me out.
You cannot stop me. I eat spinach and broccoli. Termination like I'm Rocky. Lift the heavy, no spot, please. Body back a beating in.
The message that I've been waiting for has finally arrived. I'm so stoked.
Deposit and see what it make. Shoot it, so it's reap. I paid a meter, I came in with Peter like Peter on water. I'm stepping in deeper, they know that I'm coming like follow the leader. I'm taking a chance today.
Morning, it is a dreary day, but it's supposed to stop raining today. But they have practice crits, like endurance and practice crits, because it takes me like an hour to get there. So, but that's like after work and everything, so I gotta bunch of other stuff I gotta do before that, like work and some other projects. So yeah, let's get coffee. Wake me up, please. Like I said before, I'm trying to do stuff better off of the bike, so that involves nutrition. So been trying to eat some simpler meals. Got myself some protein with carbs and avocado and whatnot, and hopefully it'll just help me be stronger on the bike. Okay, work's over. Food's eaten. Time to get ready for practice crits.
Jay Eliante pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went hit from the back. Swing.
On my way to the practice crits. Looks like we might have a small crew going together. We'll see how many show up.
I think we're being invaded. You guys from Minnesota? Because I can call you the purple people. I have a number from Minnesota. Bring it. You need a number?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And I take money.
Okay, yep.
You're good if you do.
Ay, okay, let it be known, I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degrees. This ain't a fluke, I seen it way before it ever happened. He gave me the view, I had to put in my time on the TV, it coming in soon. I couldn't leave it all up to a variant or an experience. You gotta get up and do what it do. So complicated, homie, it's you. Always gonna wait until you in the mood. I've been running, came out gunning, stopped the fronting on your word. It's what you hear, not what you heard. I'ma hang on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on the earth till they put me in the dirt. I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put unbreakable. I sense the face, the shakes is cold, the grace is more. Plus, it's really the motivation, so it's thank you so. Like that's on my neck, hard work on my brain. The easy route taking the left, it's on my chest. No time for regrets, faith in the Jimmy like Steph. Shooting is wet like clay, the party ain't maybe this way. I'm taking all of this love to the bank. I'ma deposit and see what it make. Shoot it, so it's reap. I pay the meter, I came in with Peter like Peter on water. I'm stepping in deeper, they know that I'm coming like follow the leader. I'm taking a chance today. Standing inside of the kitchen, I turn on the heater. I'm here to turn on my brothers and sisters and cousins and mothers until my believers get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt. Said I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it. I can't break, that's the thing about me.
Fours to 32s.
Look, let's get them all chat.
Okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone.
Good morning, y'all. It is Wednesday. I'm out here walking my dog in beautiful Hyde Park. There's Lainey. Hello. Say hello. Yeah, I live in Hyde Park in Chicago. Hyde Park, Kenwood. It's absolutely beautiful. Yesterday I did the practice crits, and today I've got intervals. 8 minutes at threshold with 1 minute VO2 3 times. Weirdly enough, I think my legs are feeling pretty decent after yesterday, so I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think having 1 hour of endurance after kind of helps release some of the lactate that's in the legs, so I don't think today's going to be too tough. But oh my god, I'm kind of tired, but I've got to get these intervals done.
Ay, okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the
All right, I got 10 minutes to my first interval. I've got 8 minutes at just below threshold with 1 minute at VO2, like high VO2, I don't know well, VO2 something. This one's gonna be hard. Like I said, I'm kind of tired. It's only Wednesday, and I actually don't have a day off the bike this whole week. Just really trying to get my stress up, get the fatigue up, so that I can start making gains. All right, first 1 minute interval.
into it first. Until they put me in the dirt.
First one's always brutal. Legs aren't crazy open. Probably still fatigued from yesterday. 1 more minute to the 8 minute interval. Gonna try to hold between 280 and 300.
Ain't about me, I won't put these goals on freeze. You cannot stop me, I eat spinach and broccoli. Termination like I'm Rocky, lift the heavy notes.
Oh my god. 8 minutes feels like forever.
It's cold, the grace is more. Plus, it's really the motivation, so it's thank you so. Like that's on my neck, hard work on my brain. The easy route taking the left, it's on my chest. No time for regrets, faith in it.
Alright, second 8 minute interval done. Oh, that was brutal. Ooh. I can't imagine doing one more. Oh god, let me find it.
Follow the leader, I'm taking a chance today. Standing inside of the kitchen, I turn on the heater. I'm here to turn on my brothers and sisters and cousins and mothers until my believers get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt.
1 minute to my final 8 minute interval. Then I just cool down and head home.
Okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking it.
I'm not gonna lie. We'll see what the numbers say, but I'm a little bit better on that last one.
Okay, so for the intervals, I thought it could be good to just talk about how they went, basically. So basically, I had 1 minute at around, my goal was to hit around 450 for 1 minute. And then after that, after a little bit of recovery, then I was going for between 280 and 300 for 8 minutes. and I had to do that 3 times for each. So let's see how I did. So for the 1 minute, I think it's interesting because my first 1 minute was around 4:36, and then my next one was 4:19, and then after that was 4:04. So the repeatability is sort of low. I could see my watch dropping there. I could tell it was getting harder. So that's something I need to work on. When it comes to the 8-minute efforts, around 280 to 300, pretty even. I had first 291, then 290, and then 289. So pretty negligible there, showing that, just below FDP is very repeatable for me. Yeah, let me know if there's any other information you want to know about intervals, and yeah, I'll try to see if I can include it in future videos.
Ay, okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't.
Work done and then do an endurance ride. This one will probably be quick since it says an endurance ride. I'll just click, click, click. Endurance, hour and a half, around 185-ish normalized power. Kind of the goal there, so let's get it done.
All right, one thing I do like to do on an easy ride is focus on my cadence and focus on how I pedal, because I used to have this really bad habit of like not dropping my heel. So making sure I'm doing that, making sure it's feeling fluid.
Ay, okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a hunt, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the
All right, it's Friday, the end of the week. It's the last workout before Muskego Park tomorrow. Have 2 hours on the 2 hours of endurance. So you might be wondering why I'm doing 2 hours on the bike before a race tomorrow. So basically I'm not tapering for Muskego. Muskego is not an A race, it's not a B race. It's more of a race so I can practice racing and keep just race brain kind of going. So no taper, just gonna go in and see how it goes. It's about 20 minutes in, but legs are feeling super fluid, which is good. Just gonna keep it easy for the rest of this
You're
week.
not what you heard. I'ma hate on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on a.
So I'm getting ready for Muskego tomorrow, and this is important. Everyone should know this. Get yourself a bag that can hold everything. It has tons of pockets. A pocket for like everything, so you can look in that pocket. If it's in that pocket, you know it's there. You don't have to think about it. Because every time I go, I'm always like, do I have this? Do I have that? Do I have this? Do I have that? So this is a bag that I got off Amazon. But it's got a pocket for everything. It's got place for my shoes. It has a helmet. I put miscellaneous stuff here. I have my helmet here. I have all of my kit underneath that. Then I have a pocket specifically for electronics. So I've got headphones. I've got my Wahoo computer. I've got my heart rate monitor. And then separately, nutrition. All my nutrition is in here. This is like a changing robe for afterwards. And then I have chamois cream. And then I have these wipes for afterwards, after I'm a sweaty mess and I can't shower afterwards. Just clears my mind so that I know that I have all that I need for my race.
You're not what you heard. I'ma hate on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on the earth till they.
Since I didn't get any footage from my race, which I did want to just talk about the race and how it went and some stats about the race. I feel like I left some stuff on the table. You know, I feel like I just needed to be a bit more confident in going after moves and things like that. I didn't really follow anything. I kind of stuck in the pack and just kind of waited towards the end. I mean, I was up towards the front for most of the race, but like overall, I didn't really do much besides just stick at the front. Just a little bit about the race course. It was basically up half, down the other half. So it was pretty hilly. It was basically hill repeats every 2.5 minutes-ish, going up a hill, which is definitely what made it hard. Like I said, the intensity factor was 1.04. My normalized power was 307, and my average power was 225. So that just kind of shows you, like, you know, busted up the hill, then went pretty easy down the hill. And I know there's some stuff on the table because when it comes to just any sort of metrics or anything like that, like I achieved nothing that high. Like no highs of 2026, no high all-time highs, no nothing. Just kind of looking at my peak powers, like they're overall kind of pretty low for what I usually have. You can kind of see, I'm just gonna put them somewhere on the screen so you can kind of read them out here. But yeah, I think I left some stuff on the table, and I think that kind of comes with racing, is just kind of knowing yourself and knowing what you're kind of capable of and being confident in yourself. And I think Muskego was a time where I could have really tried something. And I didn't. So I kind of left, you know, not just some training on the table, but also some just learnings on the table. Hopefully next time I'll have some actual race footage to talk about some tactics that I tried, hopefully for Fat and Skinny. I'm gonna make sure that I record that race. But yeah, let's go to the next day.
All right, Sunday morning, the day after Muskego. I'm literally kicking myself because I don't know how, but this camera that I'm holding right now didn't record any of my race, I guess. So I'm pretty upset that I don't have any of that footage. But today, I've got 3 hours of endurance. Gonna join a local group ride and get that done rather than just doing it by myself. So let's head to Specialized.
Stop me, I mean the spinach and broccoli. Termination like I'm Rocky. Lift the heavy, no spot, please. Body back a beating in, I get away scotch-free. And I'ma take control.
What's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. What's up? How's it going? Their insurance went up. I have to check to see if they raised mine or not. I know they sent me emails, but I don't know what they're about.
It's like clay, the party ain't maybe this way. I'm taking all of this left to the bank. I'ma deposit and see what it make. Shoot it, so it's reap. I paid a meter, I came in with Peter like Peter on water. I'm stepping in deeper, they know that I'm coming like follow the leader. I'm taking a chance today. Standing inside of the kitchen, I turn on the heater. I'm here to turn on my brothers and sisters and cousins and mothers until my
Skirt! Cheddar scallion actually looks good. I might get that.
No, I'm gonna get it.
There's two.
No, I'm gonna get both.
Sunday 3-hour ride, endurance ride, done. And that's the week. That puts me at around just under 15 hours for the week and 285-ish miles. Yeah, hard week. I think I was on every day this week. And then we go to the next week.
Shooting is wet like clay, the party ain't maybe this way. I'm taking all of this left to the bank. I'ma deposit and see what it make. Shoot it, so it's reap. I paid a meter, I came in with Peter like Peter on water. I'm stepping in deeper, they know that I'm coming.